Hi everyone, welcome back. I'm Jackie and I'm here to teach you American English. The British and Americans might both speak English, but we use the language quite differently sometimes. Today I'm going to go over some of the different words that are used in British English versus American English. Are you ready? Let's start.
Football.
Soccer. This is probably the main difference that everyone knows. It makes more sense to call it football because you're using your feet to play this sport most of the time. But Americans use football to refer to American football, which they use their hands to play. Where did the word soccer come from anyway? Who knows?
Petrol.
Gas. Petrol stands for petroleum and gas stands for gasoline. And the stations are called petrol station and gas station. If you ask where the petrol station is in America, you'll get some funny looks and they might not even understand you.
Loo.
Restroom. Loo is a funny word. Can someone explain to me why the British call it a loo? Not that the American terms bathroom or restroom really make any sense either, because we're not really taking a bath or resting in that room.
Motorway.
Highway. We have a phrase, my way or the highway, which means you either agree with me or leave. You may also have heard of the word freeway. Even though there are subtle differences between the highway and freeway, we use it pretty interchangeably. And the freeways that you have to pay to use are called toll roads.
Taxi.
Cab. It's not that Americans don't use the word taxi, we just use cab more often. And sometimes we even use taxi cab.
Rubber.
Eraser. A rubber in the US also means a condom, so don't go around and ask for a rubber.
Fortnight.
2 weeks. When my husband first told me this word, I had no idea what he was talking about. I thought it was the game. Americans, especially younger generations, never use this. We just say 2 weeks. Now let's talk about some food differences.
Chips.
French fries. Americans call these French fries or just fries. Do they call them French fries in France as well? The only time we use it like the British is when ordering the dish fish and chips.
Crisps.
Chips. That's right, Americans use chips to refer to potato chips, the thin fried crunchy snacks that are not so good for you, but so delicious. What's your favorite flavor?
Biscuit.
Cookie. Okay, so for Americans, a biscuit is a fluffy, savory roll served with butter, jam, or gravy. It's a bit salty and not sweet at all. A famous Southern dish is biscuits and gravy.
Coriander.
Cilantro. My father-in-law always calls it coriander because he grew up with British English. Americans usually call it cilantro. I've heard some people hate cilantro because it tastes like soap to them due to genetics. Do you like cilantro? I love it. All right, the next few are clothing items.
jumper.
Sweater. Americans usually use jumper to refer to an overall style dress, like these. And sweaters are like these.
Trousers.
Pants. Americans call these pants. You won't hear us saying trousers. And if an American asks you, who's wearing the pants in this relationship? It means who's in charge.
Pants.
Underwear. That's right, the British call these pants and we call them underwear. And remember, there's no S in underwear. You can say you have 5 pairs of underwear, but never say 5 underwears. That sounds really bad. Now let's go over some words about education.
Primary school.
Elementary school. For example, my daughter goes to elementary school.
Secondary school.
High school. Our town has only one high school for the entire city.
University.
College. Did you go to college? In the UK, college can mean different types of educational institutes. In the US, it usually just means a university.
Supermarket.
Grocery store. It's not that we don't use supermarket, we just use grocery store way more often. And we probably use the name of the stores more often than the word supermarket.
Lift.
Elevator. We do use lift, as in, can you give me a lift? Asking someone to give us a ride to go somewhere. But we use elevator to refer to this. Want to take the stairs or the elevator? I always take the stairs for added exercise.
Flat.
Apartment. Do you live in an apartment? Americans do use the word flats with an S to mean a certain type of shoe that doesn't have a heel, like these. So what do you use? British or American English? Can you think of any other examples? Leave me a comment and I'll see you next time. 再见!